In a sun-drenched jungle, where the air hummed with the chatter of creatures, there lived a young lion named Leo. He possessed a magnificent, thunderous roar that could rustle the highest leaves of the acacia trees, and he was terribly proud of it. Each morning, he would march to the center of a clearing, puff out his golden chest, and unleash a mighty roar, just to see everyone jump. "I am the strongest. I have the best roar in the jungle," he would declare, his voice booming across the waterhole. The monkeys would scold him for disturbing their naps. The snakes would slither away in annoyance, and the smaller animals, like mice and songbirds, would hide, trembling. Watching this daily display with calm, observant eyes was a small, sleek cat named Callie. While Leo was all noise and bluster, Callie was known for her quiet grace and clever mind. She thought Leo's boasting was rather silly, for she understood that the jungle needed more than just a loud roar to thrive. One particularly hot afternoon, Leo was practicing his roar right at the edge of the sparkling river, admiring his reflection as he did so. "Roar! See how powerful I am," he bellowed, leaning forward. But the rock beneath his large paw was slick with river moss. In an instant, his paws slipped out from under him, and with a yelp of surprise, he tumbled down into a deep, muddy pit the rains had carved. He landed with a squelchy thud. Immediately, he scrambled to climb out, but the walls were nothing but slick, wet mud. His claws dug in only to slide right back. Frustrated and a little scared, he craned his neck and roared his loudest roar yet. "Help! Someone help the lion!" He expected the whole jungle to come running, but the monkeys in the trees above simply shook their heads. "That boastful lion is just showing off again," they chattered and swung away. The snake coiled on a branch, flicked its tongue, and stayed still. Leo's roar, the very thing he thought made him so important, had cried wolf too many times, and now no one came. It was Callie who, on her quiet way to take a drink, heard the grumbles and huffs coming from the pit. She padded over and peered down. There was Leo, covered in brown mud, looking more like a swamp creature than a king. "Oh dear," said Callie softly. "That looks uncomfortable." Leo was embarrassed to be seen this way by the small cat. "Don't just stand there. Do something. Roar for help, or ... or use your claws to dig me out." Callie looked at her small, sharp claws, perfect for climbing trees, but not for moving tons of mud. She knew brute force wouldn't work. Instead, her mind, quick and sharp, began to spin a plan. "I will be back, Leo. Just hold on," she said, and darted into the greenery. She found Miko, the monkey, playing in a fig tree. "Miko," she called up, "Leo is stuck in the mud pit by the river. Your arms are long and strong. Can you help us find a strong vine to pull him out?" Miko, though he found Leo annoying, was a good soul at heart. He didn't want any creature to truly suffer. "A vine. Yes, I know just the one," he said. Using his agile body, he swung through the canopy to where the strongest jungle vines grew, and with a few clever bites, he severed a long, sturdy one. Together, Callie guiding the way and Miko carrying the vine, they hurried back to the pit. They lowered the green, rope-like vine down to Leo. "Grab on tightly," called Miko. Leo wrapped his paws around it, and with Callie anchoring the end with her body wrapped around a tree root and Miko pulling with all his might, they slowly, steadily hauled the heavy, muddy lion up to safety. Leo collapsed on the solid ground, panting. He was a mess, but he was free. The shame he felt was hotter than the jungle sun. He looked from the clever, earnest face of Callie to the helpful, strong arms of Miko. "You saved me," he said, his voice now a humble rumble. "My roar. The thing I thought was my only strength was useless, but your quiet idea and your willing arms saved my life." Callie sat, curling her tail around her paws. "The jungle is a big puzzle, Leo," she explained gently. "My claws are for climbing Miko's arms are for swinging, the snake's slither is for hiding, and your roar can be for warning us of real danger or calling us together. But kindness, humility, and teamwork, those are the strengths that fit every piece together. Asking for help when you need it isn't weak. It's one of the wisest things you can do. The lesson sank deep into Leo's heart. From that day forward, he never used his roar to boast or to bully. He used it to call the animals when he found a grove full of ripe fruit, to warn them of a coming storm, or to gather everyone for a meeting under the moon. He became a protector and a friend, listening as much as he spoke. And in the harmony that followed, where every creature's unique gift was valued, the jungle didn't just have a lion with a loud roar. It had a true community built on the quiet, unshakable foundations of ethics, mutual respect, and the understanding that the strongest bond is not fear, but kindness.